to discuss how to divide any number by 9, 99, 999, etc. That means how to divide any number easily by all 9 digit numbers. Just like the normal regular division, in this method also we will be getting both quotient and remainder, but in a faster way. Let us see how to do it. Suppose now I am taking a number called 151. So we are going to get the quotient and the remainder when we divide this number by 9. So very simple, my dear friends. Write the first number as it is. Write the first number as it is. So whatever the number you write down here in the result part, add it with the next number in the original number given. That means 1 plus 5. What is 1 plus 5? 6. Now again 6 plus 1, 7. Friends, write this last number separately because whatever the last number you get here, that is nothing but the remainder, and the previous number on a whole, it is nothing but the quotient. That means when we divide 151 by 9, 16 is the quotient and 7 is the remainder. Let us check with the normal regular division. I am dividing 151 with 9. 9 ones are 9. It is 6. Again 1. 9 6 are 54. Yes, the remainder is 7. Quotient is 16 and the remainder is 7. So this is how to do the division process of any number by 7. Okay. Now my dear friends, let us take another number 2130. 2130. So here write the first number as it is 2. So 2 plus 1, this is 3. 3 plus 3, this is 6. 6 plus 0, that is also 6. 6 is remainder. 236 is the quotient. You can check with the regular division if you want. 236 is the quotient and 6 is the remainder. Now let us see one more example. 12,332 I am taking. So first number as it is 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Friends, we know whatever the sum, the last summation that we get is nothing but the remainder. But here 10 is a number greater than 9. Greater than 9. We know no remainder should be greater than the divisor. So we are dividing with 9 and the remainder here we got is 10. So again we have to redivide it by 9. So if you divide it again, because the remainder is more than the divisor, so it goes some more times in the number, right? So 10 by 9 again, right, whatever the quotient, 9 ones are 9, and when we divide 10 by 9, 1 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. Write the quotient on this side, that is 1. 1 3 6 9. Write the remainder on this side, that is 1. So add them. I just added this number. That means 1369 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. And 1 is the remainder. Now let us see bigger number. I am taking a very big number. 31241. So I am writing the first number 3 as it is. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 1 is the carry forward. Always you have to write the units number here. So whatever the remaining numbers that you get, they are nothing but carry forwards for the previous number. So again 10 plus whatever the result you get, again you have to add 10 plus 5, 15. So again 5 here, 1 here. So 15 plus 1, the last number will be 16. So but 16 I am writing separately, the final sum. 16 is again divisible by 9 because 16 is still more than 9. So here the situation is here 3 4 7 1 5. Here we have to divide it by 9. I divided by 9. Quotient is 1. I am writing the quotient here again 1. Remainder is 16 by 9. What is the remainder? 16 by 9 remainder is 7. So I am adding this number here 3 4. I can write from here 34716. That means final quotient will be 34716. Remainder is 7. Remainder is 7. So this is how to execute this method. When even carry forwards are there, we can do it easily. and we can get the answer. Similarly, this same method, whatever we have discussed till now, this same method, my dear friends, we can also extend it for 99. We can also extend it for 99, but just like last digit logic we are taking in the case of 9, in the case of 99 we have to take the last 2 digit logic. Suppose 2130 is the number. I am going to divide it by 99. Friend, that means make some sections from the units place taking the 2 digits as a single set. That means 30 is a set here, 21 is a set here. So write 21 as same process as 9, but with now we are going to do with 2 digits. So write 21 as it is. So again 21 plus 30, 51. So here 51 is nothing but your remainder. 21 is nothing but your quotient. 21 is quotient and 51 is remainder. So when we divide 2130 with 99, 21 will be the quotient, 51 will be the remainder. Okay, now suppose 12,322. So here 22 is a unit, 23 is a unit. Since it is a single digit, make it 01, no problem, because 1 or 01 doesn't make any difference. So I am writing 1 as it is. 1 adding with 23, it gives you 24. Again 24 adding with 22, it gives 46. Right? That means 46 is the remainder. 124 is the quotient. 124 is the quotient. Now again 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1 is the number given. So I am making it to 2 digits. 51 is a unit, 24 is a unit, 31 is a unit. I am writing 31 as it is. 31 plus 24, 55. 55 plus 51, 106. 106 is the remainder. But still we know, my dear friends, 106 is greater than 99. So it is greater than 99. So again I am redividing it. When I redivide 106 with 99, first of all I am writing the quotient here. And the remainder is 7. Remainder is 7. Quotient is 1. So 3156 is the quotient. And 7 is the remainder. So the same way, this is how with a 2-digit logic we have to execute the same method for the division with 99. Same, I think you understood. The same thing will copy paste for even 99 also. 999 also, I am sorry. Even for 3-digit number we are going to apply the same logic. Suppose 312451. I am going to divide with 999. Friends, now the logic is a 3-digit logic, right? So 3-digit in the sense 451 is a unit, 312 is a unit. 3-digit logic. So copy 312 as it is. 312 plus 451, how much? So it is 3, 6 and 7, 763. That means 763 is the remainder. 312 is the quotient. 312 is the quotient. Very simple as that. Suppose I am taking still another higher number, 2356721. 721 is a unit because I am going to divide with 999. 721 with unit is a unit. 356 is a unit. You can put 2 zeros here. That means 002. 002 or 2 doesn't matter. This is a unit. Write 2 as it is. 2 plus 356 is nothing but 358. 358 plus 721, that means 9710. So the final sum that you get is a special number, and since 1079 is also greater than 999, again I am redividing it by 999. When I redivide it by 99, I get a quotient called 1. I am writing here 2359. And again the remainder, when we divide the 1079 with remainder, remainder will be 80. So 2359 quotient. 2359 quotient. 80 is the remainder. So we apply the same method by increasing the size of the reference number we are taking, whether it is divisible by 9 or whether any number is divided by 99, or when any number is divided by 999. That means any number divided by all 9 digit numbers. Friends, there is one more advantage for this method. Not only just telling the quotient and remainder separately, you can tell the quotient in decimals also. So this is the very one of the most important advantage of this method. Suppose if you want to tell 151 divided by 9, what is the answer in decimals? Because we know 151 is not exactly divisible by 9, since the sum of the digits is not 9 or multiples of 9. So definitely we will get some decimal answers. So here the answer you can tell whatever the remainder that you get here, that will come as a recurring point. Recurring point means recurring point after the decimal. That means suppose this answer can be written like, the answer for this one is 16.7777 and so on. That means I can write it as 16.77 bar. So this is the answer, approximate answer, or 16.78. You can round it off and tell 16.78 is the answer. Even you can tell the exact answers in decimals also. Suppose what is the answer for this one? 236 is the quotient and 6 is the remainder. So you can write this answer as 236.66 dash. That means 236.67 you can write approximately, or 236.7 you can write. So 236.666 it goes on like that. Suppose there is the next number. So can we write answer for this one? The answer remainder is 1. That means 1369.1111 bar. Like this we can write, and so on. Answer for this one, 34716.77 bar. So here even with 91, even with 99 also you can copy this method. 21 is the quotient and 51 is the remainder, right? So we can write answer like 21.515151. That means we can write answer like 21.51 bar. 21.51 bar. Now second one, this one we can write 124.464646. We can write like this, 124.47. Like this we can write. So this one, this answer 7 is the remainder, so 3156.77 bar. So third one, 312 is the quotient and 763. So that means the answer goes like 312.763 and so on. So we can write it 312.763 bar is the answer. So the last one also I am writing it for you. Here the answer will be 2359.8080 bar. So we can round it off and say approximately 2359.9 we can say approximately. So this method is not only useful to tell the quotients and the remainders of a number when it is divisible by all 9 digit numbers, and it will give you the answers in decimals with the highest and most accurate precision. So I hope you liked our technique. This is one of the most powerful technique in speed maths tricks. So I hope you liked our technique very much. Please subscribe to our channel Mark Institute. Thank you.